Hi guys, welcome to week 2 of continuous learning. I think that's what we're calling it. So a couple of quick heads up before I get started on today's lesson. The district has decided that the grading policy is going to be out of 1 point in Google Classroom. So you're going to see today a big update of grades that I'm sending back to you. It doesn't mean that they were wrong. It just means instead of being out of 100, they're going to be out of 1 point. So I have to go back and fix the grades that I took. We are not putting any grades into Gradebook right now. It's all just going to be through Google Classroom. So if you've turned it in, if you completed the assignment, you get a 1. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. So be looking out for a quick heads up of a bunch of assignments getting back to you. You can just delete those. Just know that they're out of 1 point. Okay, so this week I asked you to look around for your house, to look around through your house for a piece of pottery. And I asked you to write the story behind it, and I asked you to write how it's made. So I found a piece of pottery from my house. This is probably my most prized piece of pottery, and I'm gonna tell you a little about it. So this is made on the potter's wheel, and this design down here was made from one of those wooden ribs. And there's some crackling around the side right there. That was made by taking sodium nitrate and painting it on and then pushing on it from the inside while using a blowtorch on the outside. This was racoed, which is a low temperature firing where you heat up the ware really, really fast and then you pull it out. And when it was pulled out of the raku, I'm gonna kind of aim this top so you can see the top. See those little black marks and those little black spots? Those black marks are made by horsehair. So as this is pulled out of the firing chamber, it's really, really hot. The horsehair was laid over it and it burns the horsehair off, but it leaves the carbon from the hair on it. Those little bitty speckles right there, that's salt. So it's a pretty cool way of how to make a piece of pottery. The story behind this is I did my part of my master's degree under an artist named James Watkins. I would send a link to the bottom of this post for you guys. And this is the type of art that he makes. It's kind of characteristic. He does these foots right here that are kind of very Japanese, and he studied, I want to say in Vietnam. But he does these foots right here. He does these really big belly vessels, and he does these really, really tiny lips. He also does these really cool double-walled cauldrons, but I don't have one of those. So he was actually a teacher of mine. So as a wedding gift from a group of friends of my mother, they put together and bought me this, which is super special. So to be honest, having young children, this lived in like a little cubby of my bedside table so that my kids could never break it. Now that they're older, it like has a spot in the house where it sits. I'm still like, don't play near it, don't get near it, don't throw stuff on it, because I'm always afraid that it's gonna break. But that is the story of this, and that's the history of it, and that's how it's made. So that's what you guys are gonna do. You're gonna draw yours, so I haven't drawn this yet, but that's your assignment for this coming week. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to email me, or feel free to write it in the comment section of the Google Classroom assignment. All right, y'all have a good week.